Between Donald Trump's incessant boasting about his alleged larger-than-life penis and his hyperbolic claim that
nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody.
It's almost easy to believe him. That's why we've gathered a few of Trump's most misogynistic and absurdly sexist moments ever, just to make his stance on women abundantly clear. And don't worry, if things get too heated, we'll throw in some cute cat videos or something just to help us cool us down. Now, imagine if this was your dad.
Although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird!
Number 2, that time a female lawyer opposing Trump in court requested a medical break to pump breast milk for her 3-month-old, and Trump blurted out, "You're disgusting."
Nobody has more respect for women than I do.
Really? Because number 3.
Well, Rosie is a loser. Rosie's been a loser for a long time. She's both unattractive inside and out. She's got some big problems. Well, look, Rosie's a very unattractive woman. Well, I'm saying something. I'm not a politician, so I'm not running for office, so I can say it. I mean, Rosie is a very unattractive woman.
And let's go up in here. No pressure, no pressure. Touch. And let that knife just float. Let it float. Let it float.
Okay. At number 4, here are some Trump quotes that show how he views women as property and not multidimensional beings. I think the only difference between me and the other candidates is that I'm more honest and my women are more beautiful. But women aren't possessions, Donald. They can't belong to you. You know, it really doesn't matter what the media writes as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass. The only thing worse than landing on Trump's hot list is landing on his not list. Here's how he handles prominent women who criticize him at number 5. Ariana Huffington is unattractive both inside and out. I fully understand why her former husband left her for a man. He made a good decision. These are such low blows. Why do her looks even matter? Is that the only way that a woman adds value or is devoid of value? And also saying that he gets why her ex-husband left her for a man, like she chased him away from an entire gender? The dude is admittedly bisexual. And by the way, Ariana and Michael Huffington are better friends than Trump is with any of his exes. Number 6 is this tweet. While Bette Midler is an extremely unattractive woman, I refuse to say that because I always insist on being politically correct. What the f***? Sexist moment number 7. Sarah Jessica Parker voted unsexiest woman alive. I agree. Oh, hell no, you do not mess with Carrie Bradshaw, buddy. That is when my earrings come off. Frankly, his constant, you're a loser, you're ugly, reminds me of Amanda Bynes back in 2013, except that, to her defense, she was having an actual psychotic break. What's Trump's defense? Moving on to number 8.
Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody.
30 seconds later.
But what we want to do is to replenish the Social
Such a nasty
Security
woman.
Trust Fund.
Now what really gets under Trump's skin is bad writing. He said this about a few female White House correspondents for the New York Times. They don't write good. They don't write good. They don't know how to write good. Someone should learn how to talk good. For number 10, I could mention the time that he made fun of Megyn Kelly's menstruation.
You know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever, but...
Or this creepy remark he made to Brandy Roderick, a contestant on The Apprentice.
You dropped to your knees. It must be a pretty picture you drop into your
John
knees.
and Dennis thought I should be. Omarosa said me.
Or the time he body shamed a pregnant Kim Kardashian.
She's gotten a little bit large. I would say this, I don't think you should dress like you weigh 120 pounds.
But instead, here's Trump in 2005 admitting to leveraging his power as owner of the Miss Universe pageant in order to exploit its beautiful young contestants.
Meeting the girls is that one of them comes up to you and says, "Mr. Trump, you're a very sexy man. I want to sleep with you." Now, you're not the type that would say no.
I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right. And
Well, you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
Wait for it, there's more.
That I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. So is everyone okay? They're standing there with no... Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women, And so I sort of get away with things like that.
That's our president, straight up admitting he has used his status to walk in on naked young women changing.
Nobody respects women more than I do.
Number 11, that time Trump said that he didn't change diapers because it's the wife's job. There's a lot of women out there that demand that the husband act like the wife, and you know there's a lot of husbands that listen to that. He then added that he never would have married a woman who would have expected that from him. Number 12, Trump has expressed his view that if abortions become banned, women who seek abortions should receive, quote, some form of punishment. Question. Defunding Planned Parenthood, enforcing hundreds of new anti-abortion restrictions all across the country, and enduring increasing harassment at clinics, isn't that punishment enough? And finally, before we reveal his most sexist comment, I'd like to give an honorable mention to the time that Trump defended himself from a sexual assault allegation by implying that the accuser wasn't hot enough for him to assault. That said, the time he proudly retweeted this question. If Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America? Which of these comments is the worst? Which one burns the most in the pit of your stomach? And how do you feel about the fact that so many sexist men across every industry are currently being taken down from their thrones, but this person is still our president? I would love to hear your thoughts, so please comment below. Hit me up on my Twitter at Miriam Issa and on Instagram at Miriam_Issa. And then click here for a whopping 19 celebs who love Donald Trump. I'm Miriam Issa. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for Clevver News. Have a great day.